know, you gotta find a way to do things for yourself and not being one of all things. And Esau in this captivity for another 15 years.
Hey, don't worry about it, brother.
I'm talking about you, Mr. Ray Ray, Nathaniel 7. I'm talking about your ass. We be keeping tabs on your ass. Yes.
If I call this boy, nigga, call motherfucker, fuck you, nigga. You fucking human, vibrate ass nigga. Motherfucker put your head in the fat bitch and tell you to just stop taking your medicine.
You got that
So you call it boys?
This is Job, chapter 5, verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward and carried headlong. They meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as the night.
These motherfuckers got all that technology, but it don't mean they're gonna succeed the way they want to succeed, because they think, like the brother said, this bitch gonna go another, hey man, what you plan on doing from now all the way up till 2045? Like, nigga, look, what's that scripture where he said the Lord cut them off in the midst thereof? He cut their time off, he cut their time short, so to speak. Cut them deep. Look, they got this plan to fight the angels. That's why they have even more higher advanced technology. And they putting on, they're 25 years ahead of us in technology, all right, that they put out in the public. So by the time you receive an article, right, and that article said this is what they're researching, they plan on having it done, it's already done. They just got wind of it. The media just got wind of it. When something's top secret, the media don't get wind of it for years, man. For motherfucking years. They couldn't touch Area 51, and they just now finding out some of the things that they had in possession at that time. They also got an algorithm which predicts your future movements within 65 feet accurate. And they found that we repeat some basic movements over and over. Like going to the same corner store or the same job location or mall or apartment location. And they track them, and they also track you by your cell phones and your Facebooks, you know, like fucking idiots. He also brought that out about them cell phones anyway. You use them 30 minutes for 5 days, 5 days out of the week for 30 minutes is killing your testosterone and making you a bitch, alright? But another way that they track us is these chemtrails. These chemtrails are dropped by these planes. They drop out microscopic organisms that stick to your fucking skin, and they tag you. But later, so they keep a track of your movements more ways than one. You just don't even understand. It's on every organism. Because they flood these skies with that, they get caught up in the air and they following you. Now, it probably ain't on the men of the Lord, because the Lord got a barrier or a hedge upon us, you know, that they can't touch us. But that's another reason they keep a track, and they know how to find motherfuckers, man. They'll find you anywhere.
This is Psalms chapter 35, start at 1. Plead my cause, O Lord, with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me. Take hold of shield and buckler, and stand up for mine help. Draw out also the spear, and stop the way against them that persecute me. Say unto my soul, I am thy salvation. Let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul. Let them be turned back and brought to confusion that devise my hurt. Let them be as chaff before the wind, and let the angel of the Lord chase them. Let the angel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai chase them. Let their way be dark and slippery, and let the angel of Yahweh persecute them. For without cause they have hid for me their net in a pit, which without cause they have digged for my soul. Let destruction come upon him at unawares, and let his net that he hath hid catch himself. Into the very destruction let him fall.
And that's the goddamn nukes. The Lord gave you the ability to create those nukes. And they're gonna be the very undoing to your ass, man.
And what was King David talking about? He was talking about depending on the Lord for help of his enemies. He wasn't talking about getting his own little army together or getting his AK-47 to blast his enemies away. He was talking about depending on the Lord, man.
So that was a cut against the Black Panthers. If you don't depend on the Lord, you're going to die. That's the bottom line, man. If you're not on this sign, your time is up. And if you're not the elect of the people on this sign, your time is up.
Oh yeah, y'all have precepts? This is Isaiah 29 verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? Because pretty much this whole New World Order thing with Esau been going back since like the late 1700s. You know, when the Rothschilds been established, they've been wanting to establish that New World Order, which is basically to get these people off the face of the earth, so that way they can run the earth by themselves, so they can get that birthright. That's that secret council. So pretty much, you know, they keep the public, you know, in the darkness about, you know, what their real agenda is. You know, they want these people to remain asleep out here. So that way, you know, you wouldn't, unless you researched it, or unless the Spirit of the Lord is working with you to be a watchman, you wouldn't be aware of these things. That's why, you know, the Lord put the Spirit on us to come out here and tell this to, you know, those of our people who adhere or forbear. You know?
He made our heads hard as flint, so we already know y'all some hard-headed niggas, but we'll headbutt you with this truth. We'll bust all that shit open on some UFC shit, and your shit leaking. And that's spiritual, of course. It can't get carnal too when you put your hands on us. We'll fuck you up. But you know, that's through the Spirit of the Lord. We try to keep it from all that, because we don't want to have to fuck our own people up, but we will if we have to.
Or any of you heathens.
Oh, that's a gift, man. Nigga, you know better. You goddamn know better, motherfucker. You know you gonna lose, nigga. At least a Jake know, goddamn. You know, I'm a Jake too. I can go ahead, nah, nigga. You a cracker or you some other nation, man. Don't do it to yourself, motherfucker. You know your fucking place, nigga. This is, see, look, hey, y'all can not. There they go, they fucking report. Hey, we found them. We found them, brother. They found them. And we at a different location, and the Lord put us in a different location. We mixing it up on these bitches, man. But this is Amos 2, starting at 14. Therefore the flight shall perish from the swift, and the strong shall not strengthen his force. Neither shall the mighty deliver himself. You stupid motherfuckers. You ain't gonna deliver yourself. It's impossible, nigga. Neither shall he stand that handleth the bow. You got all your fucking guns. And he that is swift of foot shall not deliver himself. You can't outrun a missile or a motherfucking cheetah bot, nigga. Neither shall he that rideth the horse deliver himself. I don't give a fuck how much horsepower your goddamn Shelby Mustang or your Corvette or whatever the fuck your goddamn Caprice Classic got, nigga. They gonna catch your dumb ass. They gonna fuck you up. And he that is courageous among the mighty shall flee away naked in the day. And that day says the Lord. So them Black Panther niggas, they gonna start out good. They gonna start chopping niggas up with their heat. Oh, that's a nice dog, man. And he gonna start out fucking them up, and then he gonna start fleeing for his fucking enemy, man. You gonna see them niggas flee. So all that tough ass shit you talk that bullshit. And follow them motherfuckers if you want to. But they gonna fucking die, nigga. And your ass gonna die too. And them head motherfuckers is gonna be sitting back, them head, goddamn, that nigga with the dreads, I don't know his motherfucking name, fuck that nigga. But he one of the heads in the goddamn Black Panthers. That motherfucker be sitting back somewhere with his arms crossed and shit like, damn, count his money, sipping some champagne with a bitch. And they gonna kill his ass too. They gonna kill that nigga too. So all y'all niggas, I got Black Panthers, my brother, my uncle's a Black Panther, fuck you. All of them, both think they gonna protect your ass. They probably know about your ass too, since your people, since y'all motherfuckers in your family is Black Panther too. They know about you. They'll come kill your ass too, motherfucker. So follow that fuck ass shit.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 2, starting at 6, point in verse 9. Verse 6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes, to make them inherit the throne of glory. What's that? The kingdom of heaven. But the first, back to the first point in verse 6, it's the Lord basically who controls life and death. So when you see all these people getting slaughtered out here all over America, that's the Lord doing that. You know? And that's part of this judgment before this place, you know, basically get them nuclear missiles.
So we'll stand here, you know, with our ripped up garments and our raggedy clothes and shit, and be broke as fucking poor. But the Lord's gonna lift us up, so it don't matter. All these niggas that got them Cadillacs that pass by here smoking they blacks, looking at us all stupid, man, and that day they ain't gonna have shit, man.
Hold on, let me finish this out. Verse 8, he raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he has set the world upon them. He will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness. For by strength shall no man prevail. There you go. That's another point, just to let you know that it ain't of our own, you know, weak strength right now that's gonna deliver us out of Esau's hands, or deliver us from missiles, man. It's depending on the Lord and basically the hope for salvation.
This is Ezekiel chapter 30, verse 6. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, they also that uphold Egypt shall fall, and the pride of her power shall come down. From the tower of Senia shall they fall in it by the sword, saith the Lord Yahweh. So, you know, that was pretty plain. Those that hold up Egypt. It wasn't talking about the Egypt back then, because the Egypt back then was already destroyed. So what Egypt is it talking about? It's talking about this Egypt, man. So yeah, all you niggas that's upholding Egypt or talking about, okay, we're going to bring down the government system the way it is and build up a new government. America is going to be new, or America is going to be renewed. No, America is going to be destroyed completely, off the face of this earth destroyed. And y'all that uphold it, talking about we wrong, and I'm talking about the brothers of GMS and all the other brothers teaching the downfall, you know, talking about we wrong, y'all gonna be destroyed right along with this bitch.
Hell yeah, you gonna perish, motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
It's not gonna be a fast death.
Right.
If that thermonuclear heat gonna melt your shit off, it's gonna melt your shit. I keep it going up.
Don't unless a missile just land directly on your ass, then you might just disintegrate instantly. But if it say one state over, and that basically that heat and that radiation catch your ass, that million degrees Fahrenheit is what's gonna basically peel your skin off. Basically, your skin gonna be flying like the dust. Pursuing the Zechariah the 14th chapter.
Right.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 13 verse 19. And Babylon, which is America, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there. Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. Right, so pretty much America's gonna be destroyed, man. And this place ain't gonna never be inhabited. This side of the world ain't gonna never be inhabited ever again, man. It's gonna be a memorial for the wickedness that has been brought up in. You know, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures. And owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places. And their time is near to come, and their days shall not be prolonged. So all that bullshit that, you know, these elites of the society, you know, trying to pass off these terrorist acts, which they gonna experience real terror, which is the terror of the Lord. This society ain't gonna be prolonged, man. So all the shit that they doing is gonna be in vain. Thus said the Heavenly Father. You know?
Pretty much with that, we're gonna close up. On 3, death to America. You ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Death to America! Death to the two-thirds!
All praises and highest honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the elders of GMS and honor to all you brothers out there doing your work in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.